Hey guys, today I'm going to be making some leg quarters, Italian and garlic seasoned in the crock pot. I got a lot I need to work on today, so I'm just going to put this on and let it cook all day while I'm working. So the first thing I'm going to do is just add a little avocado oil to my... Alright, we're just going to pour, I don't know, about 1/4 cup maybe over top of it. And then I'm just gonna put Italian seasoning. Just want to coat it generously with this. Maybe about a tablespoon. And I'm going to add a little garlic pepper. And a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. And then I'm just going to take my hands and we're just going to roll this around in the oil and the seasonings and make sure everything's coated good. Both sides. Alright, let me get my crock pot. We're going to put our chicken down in the pan. And then I'm going to pour the rest of that oil, and I'll scrape the rest of it out of the bowl. Okay, so I'm just going to add some garlic cloves. It's probably about 1/2 of a small garlic head. I'm going to add a cup of broth, just for some liquid chicken broth. This I made, I'll show you, with just a teaspoon of this and a cup of water, gives you a cup of broth. I didn't want to open up a whole pint just to do this with. So we're going to use this instead. And that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to put it in, cover it up with our lid. And I'll bring you back later. I'm going to cook it on low. Okay guys, I'm going to make a mixed vegetable casserole to go along with our chicken this evening. So I'm going to do cream of chicken, mixed vegetables, a little bit over a cup of Colby Jack cheese, a little salt and pepper, and probably a little garlic and onion powder. And maybe a little Italian seasoning. We'll see as we go. But I'm going to go ahead and get this started. First thing I'm going to do is drain the liquid off of our vegetables into our bowl, because I want to mix it with our cream soup. Okay. And let me give you a little whisk. Let's get this whisked out without making a huge mess. Alright, let me get our spices. Right. I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, I'm not really going to add salt because there's salt in the soups. About 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to mix this together. I'm going to do about 1/4 teaspoon of celery seeds, just for flavor. Okay. Now, I'm mixing our veggies. I'm going to switch over to a spoon for this part. Alright, we're going to add our cheese. Now, if you wanted to do this just as a casserole, you could add some turkey, some chicken, some beef, anything you would want to for a little more flavor. But I'm trying to kind of prep ahead of time. So I'm going to do the casserole to this point for right now, and I'm going to pour it over into a greased pan. So let me get my pan. I'll spray our pan with a little canola oil. Put this over in here. Alright, so for right now, I'm going to just stick this in the fridge covered until this afternoon, about when our chicken's getting almost finished. I will put the toppings on and we'll put it in the oven. But I'll bring you back when we get to that point. We're about 3 hours in cooking. Just gonna baste a little bit. I can get my spoons in here. Alright, we're going to crush up a roll of crackers. The Ritz type, the golden round crackers, whatever brand you want to use. These are one of the store brands. Okay. And we're going to put these in our bowl. I'm going to sprinkle in some Italian seasonings. And then I'm just going to toss these. Alright, we're going to take our cover off of our casserole, or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to sprinkle these over top. Now you could do this with breadcrumbs, corn flakes, crushed, seasoned, whatever you want to do. Alright, we got my oven heating up to 350. I just dabbed some butter on top, probably 2 tablespoons total, and I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven until it's bubbly golden and everything's heated through. and I'll bring you back when it's ready. Here's our chicken. It's been about 6 hours. I'm gonna let it stay in here and keep cooking while the little casserole finishes. Okay, I've just took the vegetable casserole out, and I'm just gonna let it set up for about 10-15 minutes. It's a little liquidy still, and I'll bring you back when I get ready to fix my plate. Okay guys, the chicken's done, and I'm gonna get ready to fix my plate up here in just a few minutes. There's the final plate, guys. I'm having technical difficulty. First I didn't video, then I put on slow-mo. So let's try this the third time. The casserole. That's really good, guys. The only thing I would do different is I would not put that liquid from the vegetables in there, because that soup ended up being a little runnier than some of the other soups I've used in the past. So let's try the chicken. All right, here's a bite of the chicken. That is very flavorful, really moist. I was afraid it was going to be dry cooking it that long, and very tender. But it's really good for, I'm surprised that the thigh tastes that good. It almost looked like breast meat, honestly. And let me try the rice with a little bit of the broth. And this is just the 90-second rice I got at Aldi's. It's jasmine. Very good with the broth from the chicken on it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll give this a try, and I'll see you next time.